guys. So once again, everybody, for those of you just joined us, my name is Max Garza III. I'm calling in from North America, the southernmost tip of North America. I am a professional trader and investor, guys. Let me give you a little background on my kind of obsession with cryptocurrencies. Obviously, many of us saw Bitcoin in 2009, and its very inception, many of us didn't pull the trigger, right? We literally didn't know much about it, but we knew a lot of people were excited because in 2008, when Lehman Brothers went bankrupt, we knew something was going to change, right? But lo and behold, here comes a digital form of currency, basically like virtual cash, and nobody really knew what it was. Many people were buying it, you know, in small portions. Some people were investing large, and some people were staying away, just trying to figure it out, right, guys? We hear stories on the internet all the time about people that bought 10,000 Bitcoin back then, bought an extra large pizza. In today's market, that would have been worth about $7.5 million. So many of us didn't get to pull the trigger on that bad boy back then. Many of us started trading in 2012, 2013, and saw some of the explosions in these bubbles when Bitcoin went from 50 cents to $262, and then all the way back down to you know, $100, and then obviously when it was at $100 in November of 2013, and skyrocketed to 1,242. That's when we literally went all in on cryptocurrency. But now, guys, tonight you're going to hear a story about a new explosive technology that literally is taking over around the world and is actually backed by a green renewable energy, guys. That's right, a green renewable energy. And for the first time in history, you're going to see a coin that's going to be more stable, more explosive, faster. You know, literally, guys, the blockchain technology is going to change many things that we do, everything from medicine to voting to, you know, car registration, you name it, the way we do global payments. But tonight you're going to hear a story about a company called Power On Network and their partner company, a very reputable company called Exergonix, guys. And I'm super excited about their technology, because there's some things that you're going to see tonight that are just going to not allow you to sleep. You're probably going to get some goosebumps right now. You're probably not going to be able to sleep until maybe next Monday, but let's get this started, guys. So our company has a simple question for everybody, guys. Are you switched on? And the answer is, of course you are. We all are. From our cell phones to our cars, homes, our schools, and even our sources of food, without energy, we are powerless, literally. Our whole existence depends on production, distribution, and consumption of energy. One tradable commodity none of us can live without. And guys, remember, we're not getting less connected. We're getting more connected. So our appetite for energy is exponentially growing. Literally, there's about 7.5 billion people around the world, and there's over 6 billion connected devices. So as we move into the future and we're looking for cleaner, greener forms of energy, obviously many, as you know, many countries around the world, not just the U.S., not just Canada, not just Germany, many countries have very old infrastructure. And because of the amount of strain and pressure that we put on our utilities, you see rolling blackouts all the way from California to New York, guys. So literally our partner company, Exergonix, is going to change a lot of that, guys. It's going to make this a more sustainable society, and that's what's exciting about, you know, the two behemoths they're putting together, cryptocurrency and renewable energy. Now, I can ask you a simple question, because they asked me this question: how much do you waste every day when it comes to energy, guys? And we all do it, right? We leave on some lights, we leave the toaster plugged in, we leave the TVs turned on, our computers turned on. But are you aware that 67.8% of the energy produced is wasted due to inefficiencies in the energy infrastructure? Now, in the U.S. alone, guys, I'm not even talking about the rest of the world. In the U.S. alone, this amounts to over $700 billion in annual losses. And remember, this is energy that you have to pay for anyway, because the local utilities are not deregulated, so they can charge you whatever they want, right? It's not like your retail electricity provider. If you're in a deregulated territory, you can choose who buys your power, but you still can't choose who delivers it to your house. That's regulated by the government. So all this inefficiency, all this waste, guys, it goes, we literally, all of us are paying for that on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. And now this actual information, guys, comes from the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. So ultimately, companies like the Lawrence Livermore national laboratory, they go out and they do all this work to find out, what are the inefficiencies that we have in our systems. Guys, not just America. Literally, Mexico is opening up their borders because their infrastructure is so old. They need technology upgrades. So this is something that is a global problem. It's not just here in the United States. Now, the premise, guys, is what if you could store energy for a rainy day, like gold, but also be able to trade and sell excess power you do not need to others, or back to the grid like currency, right? Now the power is in your hands, because with the Power On Network and XeCoin, you can mine, store, and trade this essential commodity and protect your assets against future downturns in the fiat economy. Now, everyone will always need energy, guys, and with the Power On Network, you are now the source. Imagine, guys, for the first time in history, there's going to be an actual cryptocurrency on a public exchange, right? And they're going to be backed by green, renewable energy. What's phenomenal about that, guys, is the U.S. dollar and Bitcoin are actually fiat currency. I mean, they're not backed by anything. The United States dollar back in the 1970s, Richard Nixon took us off the gold standard. So basically, if Roger Pugh gave me $1 today and said, hey, Max, here's $1, it's 100 pennies, the only thing backing it is my trust in Roger and my trust in my government. Other than that, it's not backed by gold, silver, notes, nothing, right? Bitcoin's the exact same way. That's why I see so much volatility in their market. You can see it shoot up from $575 to $900 and back down to $500. Again, fiat currencies, guys. I have a friend in Zimbabwe that sent me a $100 million bill. Why? Because their government had been printing money, basically devaluing their fiat currency, and that's what's occurring all around the world, guys. So as you know right now, many people are looking at cryptocurrencies. Why? It's cheaper. It's literally more secure. It's faster. And, guys, it's going to change the world. I promise you, it's going to change the world. Now, guys, in phase one, we're talking about the digitization of energy, the conversion of energy into a transferable cryptocurrency. Basically, this is where you join us, guys. This is where you lock arms with us and join the movement to make our planet a cleaner, greener environment, more sustainable for generations to come. But literally, guys, remember, you have timing over hundreds of millions of people around the world. So, you can only tell the story first one time, right? And timing is only valuable up until everybody else finds out about it. But you're in the right place in the right time because somebody really cares about your family's financial future, and they invited you to this webinar tonight. Now, guys, our XeCoin is underwritten with energy developed using the best lithium-ion nanotechnology. Now, our coin is a hybrid proof of stake and proof of work coin, guys, and the max coin base is 5 billion. Now, for those of you that are a little bit more techie, obviously this information is in the PowerPoint. If you look in the handouts, you'll be able to have a handout, and if you don't have a copy of this PowerPoint presentation, guys, make sure you get back with the person that invited you tonight and get this information in the hands of everybody, because it's going to change the way people basically do payment solutions around the world, use energy around the world. But guys, the most important thing to remember about our XeCoin is right now, basically you can download wallets for Windows, Mac, Linux, access to web wallets, guys. So all the transactions are verifiable on the public blockchain, and you can go to www.xecoin.info. Now, guys, you got to remember one thing. This has never been done anywhere around the world. You're the first ones to see an actual cryptocurrency that is backed by green renewable energy. Now, what underwrites XeCoin, guys? Supply and demand. Like Bitcoin or any genuine cryptocurrency, however, we have gone a step further. Together with Exergonix, we are establishing an independent, audited global energy fund. If you decide to liquidate your XeCoin directly rather than sell it on the open market, the fund will exchange it for usable energy, guys, basically kilowatt hours, right, at an equivalent value to our cost of production at that time. Now, guys, what you have to remember is imagine being able to power your home because you have the value in your cryptocurrency. Let's say you want to power your home for a year, right, and you had enough coins to be able to do that. Maybe you want to power your home, your mom's home, your sister's home. That's what's beautiful about our technology, guys, and our parent company. It allows us to do things that no other company can even touch on the market. So now our vision and mission, our vision is to create a better, cleaner, and cheaper way to provide energy to the whole world. Basically, we're providing a vehicle to supply cheaper and cleaner electricity based on smart storage. Now, we're also going to create an opportunity for anyone, anywhere in the world to profit from this revolution in the distribution of energy. Now, be part of a mission to make a difference in leaving the world in a carbon-free environment, guys. I tell people, literally, this is something that's occurring whether we join this movement or not. Why? Because literally in the United States alone, the government is giving you a 30% investment tax credit to purchase your own solar system, guys. If you live in a state where you have pay state taxes, even the state will give you up to a 25% rebate, and your local utility will even give you performance-based incentives. So this is something that's taking place right beneath us, guys. I tell people there's a gold rush going on right underneath our noses. And guys, when we talk about our technology partner, Exergonix, you got to remember, Exergonix is one of the leading producers of distributed energy storage system technology and a pioneer in this industry today. Using advanced nanotechnology and proven power management, Exergonix is able to provide efficient energy storage system, portable, modular, and can easily be tied to existing infrastructure. Now, storing energy is now easier and in your hand. For those of you guys that have not had a chance to go to our partner company's corporate website, you can go to www.exergonix.com. That's www.exergonix.com. And guys, if you look at this photo right here, this is ESS tower designs. Now, obviously, guys, check this out. You've got a battery management system on the top. You've got software security. You have thermal management so it doesn't overheat. You have stackable battery stages. Basically, you've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like 5, 2, 4, 5 stackable batteries, guys. You got advanced batteries, and check this out. The vertigo dock. These things are phenomenal, guys. You can actually put this vertigo dock in your car. Let's say this was your vehicle, right? And let's say you're driving, as an example, let's say that you were in maybe your home, right? You're going to drive an hour away for a business meeting. You could literally put these vertigo docks in your vehicle, right? See how they're hooked up right there? And let's say you drive for an hour. All that kinetic energy that's in literally all energy from the exhaust to the battery heat to everything would help to, get these batteries charged. And imagine this, guys. You've got 10 batteries in this vertigo dock. Let's just say that you took one of these packs out. You could recharge your phone, but let's say that if you went back home and you had a solar system in your house, you could tie this into your solar system, right? And literally every little pack is 1 kilowatt. So imagine 1,000 kilowatt hours per kilowatt, 10 of these, 10,000 kilowatt hours. You can basically run your house for a month, guys, with these things. That's phenomenal. And that's what's exciting to me is not just the fact that we have these vertigo docks, but also the fact that we have this stunningly good-looking gentleman, Don Nasenka. He's the chairman and president and CEO of Exergonix. Guys, he has 25-plus years of global success. From being the former director at InterSystems, Inc., the world's largest industrial battery company, to being the founder of the Kokum America and Dow Kokum, basically the first lithium polymer plant in the U.S. Guys, literally, he's the founder of Exergonix and invested in several green companies. But what's exciting to me, guys, is that he is a distinguished alumni of the University of Central Missouri. He's had an outstanding career, and he's the originator of the Innovation Campus, which was recognized by President Barack Obama. But also, guys, he was honored by the Lumina Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates' foundation, guys, for his contribution to education and the idea of Innovation Campus, guys. So literally, this is a gentleman that is steering our ship. He's the captain of our ship, and he has so much phenomenal technology, guys. If you go to the website and just look at some of the stuff that we have rolling out in phase 2, I'm telling you, I haven't been able to sleep over the past 7 days, and this is just, we're in the right place at the right time, guys. So now when we talk about the new economics of energy storage, this right here is an article by McKinsey, and McKinsey basically is saying that energy storage can make money right now. finding the opportunities requires digging into real-world data. Guys, as we know, there is so much waste within our local utilities, not just in the United States, but around the world. And to be able to have the types of energy storage technology that Exergonix is bringing to the table to back up the XeCoin, literally, guys, that XeCoin that you're going to be able to purchase here in the next couple of days, you're going to be able to see it for the first time, just like the people when they first saw Bitcoin, right, and make an educated decision, because at the end of the day, it's always about timing when it comes to these new explosive technologies. And guess what? You're seeing this before hundreds of millions of people. So what's the risk, guys? If the sun stops shining, if the wind stops blowing, and the water stops flowing, then the world has stopped turning, right? But remember, we are looking to leave this world a better place for not just our children, but our children's children. So renewable, sustainable, and environmentally conscious, all backed by a solid, proven business model that rewards people for making this a better world to live in for today and for generations to come. That is our mantra, guys. That is our movement. We literally want to make sure that people understand that now they have a choice to lead a more sustainable life. I mean, we have some products coming out that we can't talk about yet, but they'll be announcing here in the next couple of weeks. And when you hear about this stuff, again, you're going to be very proud to be positioned with a company like the Power On Network and Exergonix guys. So how do we make it all work? What you're seeing right here, guys, this big bad boy right here, basically we're talking about a utility scale product. So this is it looks like a shipping container, right? That's basically what it is. So the Exergonix containerized utility scale distributed energy storage systems are built to house a modular configuration of racks, just like those energy towers that we saw a little while ago. Now, and they can make up multi-megawatts of storage. All of the systems use the same building block structure, basically like the tower racks that I'm talking about, and we're talking about from 1 megawatt hour to 4 megawatts in increments. So these towers, these containers, guys, literally you can drop them off. Let's say that there's a place that has hurricane, right? Just like North Carolina, where a lot of people lost power. These containers, you put 2 of those containers together, they can light up about 160 to 200 residential homes. I mean, literally, you can plug in conventional energy plants, biomass, hydro, solar, wind, and they capture 67% of the wasted energy, guys. And remember, this power backup is going to be backing up our XeCoin, right? That's the power behind our cryptocurrency. Again, cheaper, cleaner, better energy for our customers. And the beautiful thing about all of this technology, guys, is everybody is moving towards a cheaper form of energy around the world, not just in America. So you're seeing some technology that literally Tesla and Orison Energy are testing in Australia and Germany, and you're seeing it here in America already for the first time before everybody else sees it, guys. Now, don't call it a dream, call it a plan, right? Now, for those of you that came here tonight to find out more about how is this company going to benefit my family's financial future, guys, these are some power plans that you can purchase over the next couple of days so that you can position yourself with our company. Because obviously, look, we're looking for people that want a better financial future and want to leave this world a better place for their children, right? So just as an example, the Power Plan 5s are most, basically this is the package that everybody really likes right now. The Power Plan 5 is €5,099, and if you look over here, you get 50,000 XeCoins are awarded in that Power Plan 5. Now, the personal sales, the group sales for that Power Plan 5 is 5,000, and the binary cap is 30,000 per week, guys. And then obviously you see the binary percentage, which is 6 to 12%. Now, this is one of the main reasons why I told you to get this PowerPoint presentation from the person that invited you here tonight, because ultimately, guys, we have a plan for everybody, right? You literally can find a plan that suits you financially and get started with us here in pre-launch and then turn it into a massive business moving into 2017. Now, let's talk about one of the ways we actually get paid, guys, the direct sales bonus. Now, one of the things you have to remember, guys, you don't have to purchase anything to be able to make money with us. Now, obviously, when you do purchase some of those power packs, it allows you to get some of the coins that are going to gain in value, just like Bitcoin did, guys. Remember, Bitcoin, when it first came out into the market, was a 0.001 valuation. This morning it was trading at about $741 to about $750 per Bitcoin. So that's what I tell people. Timing is to business as location is to real estate. And let's just say that you did get started for free, guys. On your first level, all direct sales, you would earn a 5% bonus. Now, once you hit 6,000 in personal sales on your second level, you would hit 3% as a bonus on level 2. And once you hit 10,000 in personal sales on level 3, you'd make another 2%. Now, one thing that's very phenomenal about our pay plan, guys, we have what's called an infinity bonus, right? From the 4th generation to infinity, you would get 1% once you hit 100,000 in personal sales. But here, guys, the people that do have the packages, you must have a Power Plan 4 package or higher to qualify for the infinity bonus. But for those of you that join for free, I mean, literally on your first, second, and third level, think about it, guys, you're getting 5, 3, and 2%. Again, this company is looking for people that want to hit that financial grand slam. So basically, guys, share this with the world, right? There's nothing better than coming in for free and working towards those power plans. Now, the second thing that we're going to talk about tonight is obviously the team bonus, or the dual team bonus, as some of you call it. This is basically a binary plan, right, guys, where you have a person on your left and a person on your right. As you can tell, to qualify for the team bonus, it says minimum requirement, 1 personally sponsored person on the left and 1 personally sponsored person on the right, right? So now when you get to 5,000 in personal sales, guys, you'll get paid 10% on your pay leg, right? And when you get to 25,000 in personal sales, now you're going to qualify for a massive 12% on your pay leg. And guys, remember, as people are coming into this business, they're going to get super excited. Again, we not only have our digital currency, remember, we also have products and services rolling out that are physical products. So the amount of volume that's going to be coming through your binary teams is going to be massive moving forward into 2017. So now let's talk about a very exciting part of our compensation model, guys, the infinity matching bonus. Now, on your first generation, you're talking about a 5% infinity matching bonus. On your second generation, another 5%, third and fourth, another 5%. And the qualification, guys, is you just have to have personal sales of 2,000, right? And this is euros. But one thing that we've never seen in the industry, and I've talked to many people that have been in this industry for 10, 20, 30 years, they also have an infinity bonus that from the 5th generation to infinity, you're going to make 5% of all your binary teams all the way down to infinity. And to qualify for that, guys, you need personal sales of 250,000. Now, one thing to remember, guys, the infinity matching bonus is paid down to the next member in your team at the same qualification or higher. So as you get to the person also that's qualified for that infinity bonus, and they hit 250,000, then obviously, you know, they're gonna stop you at that level. But remember, if you got those kinds of people on your team, you're making massive money because you got some movers and shakers, and they really are just sharing this information. That's all they're doing. All right, guys? So now let's talk about some payout rules. So basically, every Friday, guys, 60% of your commissions will go into your current account or your pay account, right? 60% paid out every Friday, and it'll be withdrawn to your bank account, your debit card, or you can use it in our shop. Now, one thing you got to remember, guys, right now they're working on some phenomenal payment methods. We're going to have an O-Wallet for you. We're going to have an Easy Pay MasterCard. So literally, as far as payment solutions, as you know, many companies have problems paying out their marketing partners, but that is not the case here at Tower On Network, guys. We literally want to make sure that you get paid every single Friday, and you're able to use that for whatever you want, right? Now, the other 40% is going to go into what's called a reserve account, guys. So 40% is paid out every single Friday so that you can buy more XeCoins. And as an example, guys, let's say after your first 30 days, let's say you did have a plan 5 with 50,000 coins. And don't forget, if you purchase a power plan, no matter if it's a power plan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or beyond, if you do it before December 31st, guys, the company's going to double your coins. So basically, if you had a power plan 5 right now with 50,000 coins, they would double it at the end of the year. Basically, December 31st, you would have 100,000 coins. That's right. It doesn't matter what package you get, guys. If you get a power plan 1 with 1,000 coins, basically on December 31st, you'll have 2,000 coins. But now let's say 30 days later, you want to sell some coins, right? So as an example, let me just show you this real quick. Let's say you want to sell some of your XeCoins. So after 60 days, you may freely sell or trade 10% of your stake each month. So as an example, Let's say that you want to sell 10% of your coins, and now members within our company want to purchase them. That's what that 40% reserve is for, guys, so that you can purchase more coins. And remember, these coins are going to be going up in value. As many of you have already seen on the public exchange, they've been trading at a higher and higher level daily. So like I tell people, when you're already on the public exchange, you have payment solutions in place, you have phenomenal technology, and you're in pre-launch, I mean, sky is the limit. But now look at this, guys. If you look at this slide, what excites me is now you're going to get a 5 to 12% monthly loyalty award, guys. So imagine every month in year one, your coins are stored in the cold wallet. You'll receive a loyalty award of an additional 5 to 12% through controlled release of the company's stake. So imagine, guys, let's just say that the third month, right? You have, just as an example, 10,000 coins in your wallet, right? And they give you a 10% loyalty award for that, right? I mean, think about it, guys. If these coins are rising in value, guess what's going on? You're getting more coins just because you're smart, right? You're holding on to your coins, making sure they gain value. Now imagine every single month in that first year, you're getting 5, 10, 12%, 5, 10, 12%. I don't know about you guys, but if somebody wanted to give me 100 Bitcoin right now just for holding on to them, I'd do it, right? And that's going to be the same thing with the XeCoin. Now, over here, guys, the smart reward, all coins in the cold wallet between year 1 to year 3 will receive the most aggressive award of an additional 20 to 40% through controlled release of the company's stake. Guys, think about how phenomenal that is. Literally, you're talking about an estimated 200% in minimum capital growth, guys. And all you're doing is just holding on to your coins, making sure that they're rising in value, and the company will be more aggressive about putting more coins into your account. I think that's phenomenal. So now let's talk about some power rewards, guys, the best of the best, because many of you like recognition, right? Many of you like getting those accolades for going out there and sharing concepts. So let's talk a little more about these awards. So check out this Vertigo dock, guys. Remember, we talked about these docks. You can literally plug them into your car, charge them, use them to charge your, I mean, remember, many of us have iPads, iPhones, Android devices, tablets, computers, you name it, right? You can use these Vertigo docks to basically power anything. They're phenomenal. You're looking at a Tag Heuer smartwatch. Here's a electronic bike. Here's a Hublot. These Hublots are phenomenal. This is a King Power Hublot. Now, this is a BMW i8, basically a $180,000 car, 150,000 euro. But what excites me, guys, and it should excite you, I want you to focus your eyes right here. This is a 1 million euro villa, and you're going to have the ability to go out and just share this with the world, right? Because that's all we do. We just share. And literally, guys, for your efforts and just getting people excited and making them believe in themselves and dream again, guys, you have the ability to hit a financial home run. And also check out all these rewards. Where do you want your villa? Think about that, guys. Italy, Spain, Greece. I mean, think about where you want your million euro villa. Guys, literally, I tell people, if you believe in it, you can achieve it. Period, end of story. Now, here's our power reward qualifications, guys. We basically have 9 levels, and as you can tell, the requirements are very easy to attain. And what I tell people, obviously you have to have a minimum power plan 5 and 3 personal sales on your left and 3 personal sales on your right so that you can qualify, guys. But look at this, guys. Literally, you're talking about a Vertigo dock, right? As soon as you have 150,000 group sales in your lesser leg and 25,000 in personal sales. You're talking about a smartwatch and an electronic bike once you hit 600,000 and 25,000, right? You're talking about a Hublot King Power watch at 2,500,000, 25,000. You're talking about a pension fund, a 50,000 euro pension fund. We need 10 million and 25,000. And look at that BMW i8 Spy. That's a beautiful vehicle. And when you hit 50 million and 25,000, I mean, guys, remember, you're seeing this before hundreds of millions of people. And what's going to happen is you're going to have massive explosions around the world. And all you have to do is share this information. But what I want you to really focus on, guys, is that smart villa, right? Because literally, whatever 1 million euro will buy you, as soon as you hit 250 million on your lesser leg and 25,000 personal sales, guess what? You can start putting your villa wherever you want, guys. So don't forget, I want you to dream tonight. I want you to literally write it down. You know, what do you want, guys? You want the Vertigo dock? You want the Hublot King Power? You want the BMW i8 Spider Smart Villa? Write it down, guys, because if you write it down, and you see it, you can believe it, and you can achieve it, right? So now phase 2, guys, we're talking about the physical rollout of product, basically the democratization of energy, guys. Again, any vehicle past 2008, guys, you can plug in these Vertigo batteries, Vertigo dock, and charge these batteries. Like I said, one of the things that a lot of people don't realize is that Exergonix owns a solar system company also. So moving forward, you can plug these into your solar system and power your home. For many of you that obviously live in areas where there's a lot of natural disasters, that's phenomenal, right? You don't have to worry about the local utility when the power goes out. Imagine what happened in Haiti, guys. Remember, Haiti was hit by a hurricane, and they didn't have power for weeks, right? Months. And so literally this technology is going to change the way people use energy around the world, guys. I mean, literally, you can use these batteries to recharge your cell phones. You can use these batteries to, power your homes. You're going to start seeing a lot of these kiosks drop all around the world, and these apps can track everything, guys. I mean, phase 2 is going to be phenomenal, and hopefully we'll get a little more information before 2017 arrives. But remember, we want you to join us in phase 1 and get ready for phase 2, because we're not just digital products, guys. We also are going to have a physical product rollout. So now here's the timeline, guys, that's defined, the track record in the industry and a well-thought-out plan. Remember, in 2003, we were developing nano cell development, right? And then talk about automotive powertrains. In 2008, we're talking about defensive aerospace applications. And in 2010, we're talking about battery management systems, guys. In 2012, we're talking about energy storage development and solar power purchase agreements. In 2014, the towers, right? Vehicle systems. In 2016, this year, basically they acquired Coda Energy. And in 2017, which is basically a couple days away, right, we're talking about the Vertigo launch, right? We're talking about the Cube deployment. I want you to really focus in on this home system right here, guys, because this home system right now, there are companies like Tesla, there are companies like Orson Energy that literally are trying to get their product to market ASAP. Why? Because they understand that people and businesses are trying to get off the grid. They're trying to be self-sustained. And these home systems, guys, literally, they're going to change the way we use energy for generations to come. And Exergonix is already on that path. And then look at 2019, guys, we're talking about the Vertigo kiosks. And 2020, we're talking about more power purchase agreements with other renewables, guys. It's exciting times. And we literally are excited to have you here with us tonight. So now, guys, the power is in your hands, right? Literally, we hope that we have provided a lot of value for you tonight. We hope that you can make an educated decision in your financial future, and obviously your timing is better than anybody else's that doesn't even know who the Power On Network, Exergonix, or XeCoin is, right? Now, our main office is in Singapore, just so you know. This is a beautiful picture of our main office. And don't forget, guys, this right here, this slide is a little outdated. It says that the offer is over November 10th. But until December 31st, whatever package you decide to get, guys, you're going to be able to double your coins, whether it's a Power Plan 1, a Power Plan 5. It does not matter where you come in. We just want you to come in, lock arms with us, and literally move forward with us, because this movement, we need people like you to help us spread the word, right? And if God be our witness, hopefully we can change the way people not just use digital currency around the world, guys, but literally the way they use energy around the world. Now, don't forget, guys, whichever power plan you purchase, until December 31st, you receive double XC coins. And you can always go to poweronnetwork.com. And one last thing, guys, before I let y'all go, I want you to understand that we have a European power tour in place right now where you can meet Mr. Don Nasenka, our CEO, Mr. Arv Evison, and Nigel Allen, guys. We'll be in Oslo on the 3rd of December, Stockholm on the 4th, and Ljubljana on the 5th. Somebody pronounce that for me, please. Budapest on the 6th, Lisbon on the 7th, and London on the 10th. I have a ton of people out in London because I have a lot of family out there. And I would advise you guys to get people out to these events, because literally, once they see what they have going on with Power On Network and Exergonix, guys, they're not going to want to say no. I promise you that. But that being said, guys, please get back with the person that invited you to this webinar today. Make sure you lock in your position. Make sure you lock arms with us and change the world. Once again, my name is Max Garza III. I thank you very much for your time, and we will see you again on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, guys. Have a blessed evening, and this webinar is now adjourned. Thank you, everybody.